We are live here at Perry Park for our next game of the afternoon between Randwick, who are currently in second position in the first grade. Their highest since they've entered the first grade, since they played in the Sydney Amateur League probably about 10 years ago. And the Glebe Gorillas are below them in fourth, and that's one of the lowest positions they've been in since they've joined from the Sydney Amateur League, similarly 10 years ago. Aaron, the captain, shaking hands with the Randwick captain, and have a different list of names. Unfortunately, I thought I could go with the list from the semi-final of the ESFA Cup. Didn't have a lot of time between the last game and now to confirm that, and it was raining and loads of other excuses. Anyway, I'll try and call Randwick as best I can. They do have a change in keeper. They do have a change in their back four. And we do have a change of referee for this second game this afternoon. Highly established George. I do ref with him in 6-a-side. He knows his stuff. He's absolutely an excellent referee to have at this level. Glebe Gorillas are in their purple and white socks. Rupert kicks it back, an excellent player for the Gorillas, been with them a long time as well. Kurt, who's come back from a rib injury, won't want to be getting any balls into the rib area or any contact at all. He's stepping in centre back, and Gorillas are on a break here straight away. Keeper comes out and just deals with it, slides with his feet. Ryan looking to play it back to Robbo. Comes to Rupert, to Robbo again. And they are the same colours as the Heffron Hawks here, and that's Heffron Hawks home kit. This is the Randwick away kit, as we do have an early injury for their keeper. That is Rolo Sauce, who is generally a centre back, has gone in goals for Randwick because their keeper Rory Carr was injured, and now Sauce himself is a little bit injured, but he's a tough lad and he's rolling around a little bit, but I'm sure he'll be up and ready to face this throw-in that the Gorillas are going to throw, not back to him, at him, towards him. As we did see in the last game, we did have Ash Richardson, who was absolutely class with the long throws for the Gorillas in the all-age 2 grade. Wasn't enough. He was throwing them from near halfway, well into the box around the penalty spot, and Hawks defended quite well and did win that game 1-0 against the Glebe Gorillas, who are the top of the table in the all-age 2s division. Rollo looks to be alright and shaking off that injury. I'm not sure if he got contact, and I was absolutely wrong. That is the highest of fair play by the Gorillas. Aaron just about gets ahead on it, and Kurt finishes it off. Rupert takes control of the situation in his new position, centre mid, and plays a lovely ball up front. I think that's Durkin, the number 9. Hillier on the right hand side puts an early ball in, gets a touch from the number 22 and puts it out. I don't have the full list of the names, but I am going to estimate who that is. I think that was Killian, or Killian possibly, on the right hand side. AJ O'Connor, their best player, as Backman walks past me going, is he? Yeah, is he really? I scored 2 in that semi-final of the ESFA Cup, and they've claimed AJ to be their best player, but Backman's not far behind him. Backman's on the bench. AJ is injured, not on the bench. Corner for the Gorillas. Floated to back post. Kurt got up the highest, didn't hurt his ribs, and puts it out of play. We'll only be doing the first half of this game. I had my coaching duties rained off this afternoon, so it gave me a little bit of free time to do the second half of the all-age 2s, and the first half of this game I will be popping off to Riverwood after that to do some futsal. Sauce just kicks it out of play. A centre back, he's well able to connect with the ball. He's kicked it like he's not a like he is a full-time keeper, to be honest. And that ball goes out of play and we get another one on straight away. There's no waiting around here. Both teams do want to win. Gorillas don't have a lot to play for, just a little bit of pride and to know that they can keep Backman and the likes of the rest of the Randwick boys at bay. It is a different team from that SFA Cup semi-final, as I mentioned. And Randwick just putting it out of play here as they would in Chifley or Penn Reserve. Ball comes back a little bit quicker here though. Dermy, who's back in for the Gorillas, adding that balance. Harry stepping in, looking to play Murray, who's on his bike, and he hit it decently enough. The keeper was at that post as well and thought if he hit it more with his left foot that he could have dragged it wide of the other post, so near post was the option. He is formerly a striker, Murray. Rollo looking for options. Yellow shirts, easy to spot, plays it to the right back. Can't turn, you need to take control first possibly before you turn. It's a difficult thing to do when the ball's coming at that pace at you. Murray flicks it on to Durkin. Half chance for Durkin. Crosses it. Well defended though, I think that was Killian again. Cian O'Rafferty is at the left back position. I think it has stopped raining as well. I might step the camera a little bit more forward. Got a little bit of visibility now as well, which is absolutely fantastic, and just right here on the sideline. Throw into Randwick. Early in the first half here. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth, and if you use the code FUTSAL, F-U-T-S-A-L, you'll get a free bottle on your first purchase. It is worth making that dietary change, especially for athletes. And comes in and Sauce just deals with it at the second attempt. Correction on the age of the lino who was the referee in the previous game. He's 19. Comes off Dermy, back to Kurt. Looks to deal with it nicely to Dermy, who adds to it perfectly. These boys play soccer tennis, you can tell. They're down to one night's training a week, but they're playing soccer tennis another night somewhere, I'm sure of it. Randwick had a couple of players in offside positions there as their captain, Ross Mann, was looking to make that run through. Will be an indirect free kick from a little bit further back for the captain of the Glebe Gorillas, Aaron. Kurt plays it into Robbo, who did play centre back in that game that the Gorillas ended up losing in the Cup 3-2, I believe. Oh, no way! Sauce looking to kick it long here as a few of the Randwick fans come in. A lot of these boys would have played possibly for Rezzies last week against the Gorillas, of which the Gorillas won 6-2, and Kurt was on the bench telling me he had a rib injury. A Sauce comes out here and takes it, and Kurt has had a good unscathed game so far here. It's 0-0 at the early stages, 10 minutes not yet played. Kurt wins it again, lovely directed header to Ian. To Durkin, who's got a little bit of space, and it bounces nicely and he hits it, and Sauce gets his hands to it nicely out for a corner. Best effort for the Gorillas so far. You can hear their fans shouting up the wicket. Dermy from Northern Ireland comes across to take this one. Hillier's looking to make an early run, but he's not going to get it at this stage. There's two Randwick players on him. Dermy goes, I'm going to swing it in anyway, and Robbo wants to get on this. To Rollo Sauce, who punches it. Comes to Hillier. Hillier hits it and scores. An absolute brilliant cracking goal from Ian Hillier. Fell to him on the half volley and puts it into the back of the net. He had made the short run for the corner there, and Dermy goes, no, I'm not giving it to you. Hillier kind of went off a little bit huffed after that and found his way to the edge of the box, and after the punch from Sauce, who's not really a keeper, came out to him and he hits it on the half volley into the roof of the net. 1-0 Gorillas. Comes to Kurt, who has time, takes a touch, plays it to Jordan. Back to Vanners, whose last year will be this year in goals for the Gorillas. He is moving to the Central Coast, I understand. Kurt just deals with it at the right time, and Durkin's on his bike. Nice ball to the left-hand side. Shamak wins it nicely, and Robbo plays it to Rupert, who's always got gorgeous touches. Nice to see in the middle of midfield. And not sure who played that ball for the Gorillas, but yeah, it wasn't an excellent flick. I think it might have been Ryan. Going to be over Dermy's head. He actually got a touch on it, and excellent again from Kurt. Robbo doesn't give away a free, which was really, really difficult to do in that situation. He was flying in, and any touch in the air would have been a free kick. He didn't. Sauce looking to calm it down for Randwick. Robbo in with a dangerous tackle there, and could be a yellow card somewhere after 70 minutes. That tends to be a yellow card. Nothing given at this early point. Man looking to make a run inside here, and it is played short. Gucci plays it on the right hand side, over, hits it though, and you can hear the unlucky Gooch, and I'm presuming that's a nickname from, he's from Kerry, is he? No response. Gooch is from Kerry, is he? Yeah. Oh, he's from Limerick, but he's got red hair. I get it. All right, Dermy from Northern Ireland, firmly, not from anywhere else, from Belfast, throws it back to Vanners. Jordan on the right hand side finds Hillier. Randwick looking to feed it in towards man again. It can't link up though. As I said, Backman is on the bench, but we do have Dean Petroico in the middle, who is a quality player. Louis Keane as well is playing on the right wing. I think he's right in front of me. He did give a little look. Dead giveaway. Gooch on the ball, getting his head up, and I've seen him play for probably the Rezzies before. He stepped up today, and if you do have a few lads out, that's what your Rezzies do for you. Kurt calls it nicely, plays it to Robbo under a lot of pressure. Nice ball to Rupert. They're linking up beautifully in the middle. Robbo plays it back to Dermy. Trying to think who's the other player in the middle for the Gorillas. Probably Ryan. Yeah, it is Ryan. Dermy could have won that one if he had gone a little bit earlier. Good tackle by Kurt, who claims it again, and Robbo's under pressure. Turns one way, then the other. Nice ball down the line. Positivity from Kurt is absolutely class to hear in the Gorilla backline there. Louis plays a nice ball over the top, and it'll go all the way into the keeper's arms. Roll to Hillier, gets his head up. Puts it down the line towards Ryan. Tries to link up with Hillier, who really would have to be super quick and 10 years younger probably to get on the end of that one. Ryan didn't give him much of a chance from his starting position. Sun has come back out again. It was raining just at the end of the All-Age 2 game, and in between this game and then. Throw into Durkin, turns beautifully, plays it out left. Harry gets his head up. Durkin, great movement again, gets the first touch on it, won't want to give away a free. Randwick just looked to clear, but it goes straight to Jordan. Doesn't play Hillier, plays it into Robbo. Hillier will have a choice word about that, I'm sure, as he's working to get back and stay on top here of this game. The Gorillas, they're 1-0 up. Rupert plays it nicely to Dermy. As I mentioned, giving that nice balance to the Gorillas on the left-hand side with a left-footed player. Harry as well. Luca had been playing on the left-hand side. I'm not sure where he is today. Got Demo and Jack on the bench for the Gorillas. Nice long ball, and Jordan is just back to half clear it. He's under a lot of pressure. Kurt adds onto it. No one is there for him. Dermy trying to make his way back, and Ross Mann, the captain, keeps it in. The referee, or Lino I should say, was about to put up his flag. Nice ball from Mann. Only finds Hillier at the back post eventually. Hillier stepping into the full back position. Plays it long to Ryan, who's the more advanced in that number 10 position, with Robbo and Rupert just holding. Dermy putting good pressure on, doesn't commit a foul. Over his head, will go out of play. Throw towards Ryan, slide in there from Harry. He was never going to get the ball, and Gooch gets the free kick. Man plays a nice ball in. He's onside, decent ball in, and again following in was the number 19, just didn't fall to him, I should say. Rupert looking to break out at speed, plays it to Durkin, who was onside. Lino doesn't put his flag up. It's Durkin on the right hand side for the Gorillas. Over hits it and goes near post as well. Not a good cross. He's used to receiving those crosses, not putting them in. Dermy's asking the question of the Lino, saying, was that offside? It's tougher probably being a Lino than a referee, and Lino goes, no, he wasn't. I didn't think he was off either. I must say Vanner's kit does look very like Randwick's kit. Louis looking to turn a play first time to Mann, takes a lovely touch forward, brings him wide though. Ross Mann looking for options. He's put in a couple of good crosses. Jordan just deals with that, half deals with it, comes off Mann's hand. That's Mann in Germany's hand. Gooch gets his head up, puts a great cross in. Vanners takes it though, not a bad cross from Gooch. Ian trying to link up with Rupert under a lot of pressure, and Jordan still keeps possession. Nice play from the Gorillas, really nice. Ryan takes it and is told to turn and does. Tells Harry to go. Takes a nice touch inside. He's got Robbo with him. It's still Harry. Takes a little bit of contact. There wasn't a play directly on the ball. If there's only contact on the player, as we had Ross Mann who's looking to turn every time here, and he would have been in absolute acres if he got away with that one. He was offside though. Aaron to Dermy. Ryan calling for it in the middle, but it is intercepted by Louis. Louis on the ball now, apologies, plays it to Mann, and he does it every time, and Mann just doesn't have to look, he just has to go. He knows Louis is going to play him in. Aaron under no pressure at all there, gets it to Ryan, luckily for the Gorillas. There is a flag on the far side, offside. Ian saying it's gone a bit messy there to the Gorillas. There's no need to. Keeping control of the ball, keep the passing going. Maybe referring to Aaron's clearance there. That did work out actually. Not in the end, but it did work out momentarily, I should say. Gooch plays it down the line into Louis. Nice ball out wide. Ross battling in everything. He's usually a right winger, centre mid, and it is a dangerous challenge, but he did play the ball, and Gooch is under pressure here from Ryan, plays it back to Scouse, and he got a little bit of a push. Referee's going to speak to Kurt. You can understand Kurt's shout. You can understand the referee's reaction and non-giving of a card of dissent to Kurt as a result of that. But the foot was in a dangerous position. The Gorilla player was going in with his head. It's not about, do you make contact with the ball? Is it dangerous play? And I believe it was. And that was a shout from the Gorilla centre back. Playing around, Gooch on the ball again. Plays it into the middle. Lots of pressure there from Rupert. Played out to Rafferty. On the left wing, he's got good speed. Can't link up with Louis, and Gorillas are half fumbling it, and Kurt is on the ball, gets his head up. Dermy plays it wide to Harry under pressure from Gooch. With his legs open, gets a touch on it. Again, man is gone every time, he really is, and he just expects the ball. He's not looking at the line, and Harry's on the break, this time with a chance for the Gorillas. Floated in over the keeper, he gets a touch on it, Sauce, excellent keeping. He's a centre back, but he got a good hand on that one, the keeper. Throw in for Randwick on the far side. We've had just over, almost halfway through the first half. About 21 minutes played, I believe. 1-0 to the Glebe Gorillas. Ian Hillier on the score sheet. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. Use the code FUTSAL. Dermy is on the ball here. He keeps it in under the lino's nose. Brilliantly done by Dermy. He had to run hard to get that. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth, and as I mentioned, use the code FUTSAL. You'll get a free bottle with your first purchase as Man comes short for a change. Back to Louis. He's going to turn and play it to Man, and Man was already half gone. He's getting in better positions now. Gorillas do get a free kick there. There was excessive force from Man. Kurt looking for options. Durkin's on his own. Dermy should be that option. Kurt plays it long. Straight into the arms of Sauce. He's just looking around, looking for options. Yeah, definitely short is that option a lot, and Gorillas can press a little bit higher as a result if they're aware of that. Dermy battling well, uses his body brilliantly. I think that's Cormac on the right wing. Cormac stepping in, Roop stepped in nicely to him. Still Cormac on the ball. Randwick with a half chance here. Aaron comes in and deals with it nicely. Falls to Harry, and Dirk was on his bike, but he was gone the other direction, and Sauce comes out and deals with it. Take a touch would have been a difficult situation there. I didn't enjoy the calls from the Randwick players. It didn't benefit their player, and he did the right thing. They kept possession. Gorillas putting on good pressure back with Sauce. They're not pressing the keeper. Hillier changes his mind on that and does press. Harry looking to turn, loses the ball, and Randwick keep it in play, and Man is almost on the end of that. Kurt has read it well though. Banner's looking for options. Kurt would have been one of those options had he looked for it, but it was a great pass to Robbo in the middle. Jordan's on his bike, played into Durkin though. throw in for the Gorillas, and it was AJ-like in defence there from Killian O'Regan. Rob warming up for the Gorillas as they have a chance in the back that doesn't fall to Harry. Edge of the box comes out to Harry again. Dermy gets onto it. Macmillan floats it in, met by a Randwick head. Hillier will surely put in a cross as well. An excellent one, but it comes too close to the keeper, Rollo. Good challenge in the central position from Dermy, comes back to Aaron. Robbo looking for it, goes to Hillier, plays it wide to Jordan. Back to Robbo, under pressure from Louis. Ryan plays it in and Durkin can't get onto it. It's good defending, really good defending. Finds feet, luckily for them, Randwick, into Louis in the middle. Possible offside. Lino's playing on though. Ross Mann looking to put in a cross. There's two in the middle. Big cross again. They're not overly high. They're put into good positions. Randwick forwards or winger and forward need to run into different positions and try and get onto the end of that. They are good crosses. Diarmuid Macmillan looking to play this long and intercepted by Gooch. Comes to Louis. Dermy doesn't give away a free kick at that point, but he does now. Randwick might take this quickly. He's asked the referee, but referee goes no. Counting back to 10 steps. Chance for Randwick. They're keeping it 3-on-3 in the back, or 4-on-4. Louis hits one over the bar though. Thought it was going to be a cross. They did have favourable numbers for an in-swinging cross there, Randwick. Louis decides just to put it on target, or somewhat on target, just over the bar. Kurt has made a difference in the back here, and Robbo stepping into centre mid also. Dirks is offside. He did have a little look at the Lino, and Lino then put his flag up as Dirks looked away. Gooch playing it in the middle. Petrocco. Nice ball to Louis, who was onside. It was a good run. Maybe going to look for that run from Louis instead of Mann running from on the edge and being caught offside. Rollo does well. Kurt gets up to win it. Rupert slips it. It is a free kick. It doesn't matter how you do it. Was it by accident or whatever? It's what actually occurred. There's been some mouthing there. Referee just wants to deal with it between Louis and Rupert. Yellow card for Rupert, and it will be a free kick to the Gorillas, it seems, or possibly a drop ball. It was about something being said and possibly a reaction that I didn't see. Free kick anyway to the Gorillas. Kurt's taken to Aaron, to Jordan, to Hillier. First time into Robbo. It's slightly behind him though. Randwick on the break with Louis. Takes contact from Rupert, who's just been booked. And you can hear Randwick baying for another yellow card. And I don't think the referee, George, will give one. But Rupert needs to be quite careful, especially on the same player he had drama with. Randwick, I'm not sure if they'll shoot this one or put it in, but they are in a favourable position in the box again. Referee counting out steps for the wall to be back, and they can step forward slightly. Going to be right-footed this time. Vanner organising his wall. Robbo outside the box. And yeah, it's even numbers in the box. It is floated in. Kurt gets a good head to it, goes out for a corner though, and they are dangerous situations. I wouldn't like to be in a defence where it's one-on-one like that. I'm not sure why the Gorillas do that. You need an extra man or two. Ryan was quite far forward. Same with Dirk, same with Harry, to be honest. They are kind of stuck for numbers back there. Corner for Randwick, put in by Louis. Comes back to him. Won't hit it first time, takes a touch. Curls it in nicely and got up really well to number 29. You can only estimate his name, maybe Petrucco or Ryan Driver. Free kick to the Gorillas, as I'm just told. I don't have a lot of battery left, and we're 31 minutes into the game. I'm sure I can last another little bit and charge it before my next gig. We'll see the Gorillas out to half time at least. Dermy cuts inside nicely, plays it to Robbo, perfect pace. Dermy was the option again, but he plays it to the other full back, Shamak. To Hillier, first time to Ryan. Lovely little flick there from Hillier to Ryan. Back to Hillier under a lot of pressure. Defender Rafferty doesn't take any of the ball. Louis takes a gorgeous touch and love watching him playing. Man is on the verge of being offside. He didn't need to be. There wasn't really anyone in defence for the Gorillas there. He just needs to be a little bit more careful. The lino was right on it. Hillier plays it in to Rupert. Looking to turn, delay a little bit the challenge from the Randwick player. That was Louis. Kurt looks to play it long to Harry. It's over Gooch's head and Harry was almost in. It was a good touch. Pass to Ryan wasn't as good. Gooch looking to break. Plays a lovely ball to Mann. He's got good pace. Ross Mann looking to have an effort here. Comes off Kurt. Still Mann. Hits it and the deflection sees it go in. I think Vanners would have had it, but it's Ross Mann, the captain for Randwick, who's levelled it up here at Perry Park. Just about 13 minutes before half time, Randwick are level. This game does matter to Randwick. They are second, but the game that they don't have control of is the game of Waverley versus Glebe Wanderers. And Randwick will be looking back thinking, how did they lose to Phoenix a couple of weeks ago, and how they're not really going for the title. It is in Waverley's hands, and Waverley win today against bottom of the table, and huge deficit against them goal difference wise. Glebe Wanderers, Waverley will be crowned champions of the first grade Premier Division. We'll know that about 5 o'clock today. Kurt to Dermy. Very strong on the ball, doesn't mind taking a little bit of contact. Gorillas looking to get forward and press here and get something else before the half time. Into Robbo from Jordan. Little flick on from Ryan. Randwick are trying to deal with it. Louis gets a final head to it, just onto Kurt. To Jordan. Long ball into the box. Gooch gets a good head onto it. Harry reads it and puts it back into Dirks, and he hits one. It's a good save by Rollo. Straight at him with power though. Dermy with the option. Not many options, and Rob is looking to come on here. Possibly Harry coming off. Not feeling too good. He played quite well, to be honest. Just feeling a little bit tight. A lot of these guys do go hell for leather in training and in games as well, but their recovery isn't always the best. Like most amateur footballers need to be doing wall yin yoga, as I would recommend. Still playing at 43. All right. Possible ankle, actually. Ryan twisting and turning. He's in the box. He does get contact, and was he in the box when that contact was made? It was possibly in the box. Referee calls it outside the box. Hillier will take this. 9 minutes to go in the half. Sauce is showing how tall he is. Hillier just on the edge of the box. 5 gorillas in the box. Gets a little deflection and onto the bar. Hillier was going for the net. That deflection got the keeper out of play. Sauce would have had no chance. Throw into Randwick on the far side. Randwick being told by Gooch, their right back, to slow it down a little. Rafferty, possible hand. Rupert again with a challenge, to be honest, and he's on a yellow and he's on a warning, and that must be an absolutely final warning for Rupert Murray. He's generally not that type of player, but he's been involved in probably 4 challenges I can think of now, and he's gotten a yellow card for one of them, possibly something he said also after that, but he's on thin ice, Rupert Murray. He really is. The referee has been extra lenient on him. Randwick looking to play it long. Killian had played that one. Petrucco wins that. Robbo wins the challenge, nothing given, and Rob plays it just out of play. Durkin was on his bike and Rob was playing it quickly. Nice ball into man. Dermy's on top of him though. Played out again by Kurt amongst a lot of cheers there. Gooch gets it back. Still Gooch on the ball. Lovely passing from Gooch. Oh, it's Ryan this time, and Randwick are not impressed by that challenge, and Aaron just goes in, he's making sure everything's okay, and the push from man, push on man by Aaron sent man flying backwards. He's a big lad, Aaron. Yellow card for another midfielder from the Glebe Gorillas. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Gooch to take this free kick. Randwick lining up at the edge of the box, and also a huge option on the right hand side that Dermy Macmillan hasn't seen, I think, or he's been extra casual about it. Not a great effort, easy for the keeper in the end. Thrown nicely out to Hillier on the far wing, the goal scorer for the Gorillas. Puts it forward early to Ryan, who just got that yellow card. Rafferty lets it go out of play. Randwick trying to play it out, it drops, and the shot and the save from Scouse was absolutely class. Ryan hit that one, got good venom on it, but Sauce was on his toes, moved his feet nicely and got good hands to it. Corner for the Gorillas, Macmillan to take, and Hillier floats outside the box again. Sauce comes out and takes it. He's done well in goals. Shamak adds it on to Kurt, who's absolutely flattened in the middle, and that is worthy of a card as well. Hillier looking to play a quick can't do. Rob's gone out to his left. Macmillan floats it in. Robbo hits it first time, a decent effort. He's good with both left and right. Can't get that on target though, the big man from Leeds. 5 minutes to go till half time. It's 1-1 here at Perry Park. Sauce has done well in goals, and apologies to the Randwick players that don't have your full names on a perfect sheet in front of me. We'll get you some other time. And if you want to book a commentator, you can send an email to the irishcommentator@gmail.com, and I will be able to do you a special deal of a tenner per man. Nice play on the right wing here, but it comes back to Kurt and Dermy, who had read it at the same time. Kurt still on the ball, looking for Dirks, who's gone, and he's on. But Sauce also read it, came out and cleared it well, the keeper. Shamak gets his head to it, to Ryan, who's flattened in the middle again. And it is a physical game at this level. Referee's not done anything else besides just let that play on and give the free kick, obviously. Another free kick for the Gorillas. Referee might be thinking about yellow cards for a subsequent free kick. Not if Hillier has his chance to play it forward, but he's been pulled and dragged all over the place. Referee says it's from a more further back position. Hillier lines it up. Dermy hits it, floats it in, offside. As the bicycle kick comes in, it will be an indirect free kick to Randwick. Another yellow brandish there, I think, to Kurt. Number 5 for the Glebe Gorillas. That would be Ryan, Rupert and Kurt on yellows at this early stage of the game, or almost at half time, halfway. Sauce not delighted with it. Gives a colloquialism from Liverpool. Robbo flicks it on to Ryan. What a touch. Absolute gorgeous touch and a decent effort. Oh, what a finish. It was all about the first touch. That is absolutely class from the number 9. Apologies that I don't have his... It wasn't number 9, it wasn't man. It was absolutely brilliant. That touch. Absolutely class. He's number 19 actually. Oh, and the finish. I didn't think it was going in. The keeper didn't seem to react to it, but it's Randwick 2-1 up and still not out of this league title. Robbo and the Gorillas trying to get forward. They can't believe they're a goal behind here, and Backman is still on the bench, I'll remind you. Excellent decision from Orlino down there. He saw, and it's Ian who gets a yellow card and possibly 10 minutes as well for shouting at the lino like that. It is Ian Hillier who has been given 10 minutes on the bench, gone off the near side, and Gorillas just need to accept it, and it is really heating up here between the two teams. That goal has added an extra little bit of spice to the game. I was thinking I'm not going to see anything in the first half, or first halves are crap. This has been a brilliant first half with Gorillas taking the lead earlier on. Randwick equalising, and then an absolutely stunning goal from their number 19, who took a quality touch that got the oohs and the ahs from the Randwick bench. Just took his time and put it into the bottom right corner. Keeper had no chance. Not much power, just accuracy. Kerr clears it out. We're almost at half time. The referee does have discretion for the Premier League only or first grade only to add on additional time. No other league in SFA will allow that. And another throw and another huge reaction from the Gorillas. They are just throw-ins and they don't need to lose their minds that much. It does go in their favour, however, this time. They're down to 10 for probably another 8 minutes. There will be some of that at the start of the second half. A walk of shame from the goal scorer Hillier into the dressing room. Didn't want to walk by the camera. It is quality football. It is intense football in the top four. And it's Randwick who really need to win this game, and for Glebe Wanderers to do them an absolute miracle, not a favour, an absolute miracle at Heffron Park. But they've done their job here so far, Randwick. They are 2-1 up with... Oh, he's trying to do another touch there. He's absolutely trying to bamboozle Aaron there. He just stunned him. He really has stunned him with that touch previously. And I wish I had his name. Apologies, I don't. They do have quality, Randwick. Jeremy goes past one. Cormac is keeping him under pressure though. Comes to Robbo, turns nicely in the middle under pressure from Mann. Ryan takes a nice touch and a gorgeous turn and a pass that should have been outside of his boot, not inside of his boot. Gave no chance to Rob, who is pretty quick there on the wing. Telling Randwick to hurry up and Gooch not to be taking his time. Rob has gone more in the middle. Might be momentarily, I'm not sure. Dirks has gone to the left hand side and he just wanted to push the number 29, I think, who had pushed Rob. And Rob comes in and flattens Petroico in the middle. Referee is not given any sort of an indication of a card for that, but later on in the game, as I said, there is a special time when you're a referee, not in my eyes, but it is usually the 69th or 70th minute mark of where you'd see yellow cards for challenges like that, no problem at all. Randwick adding to the flair of their left winger, trying to keep possession here, lose it, back to Shamak. Gorillas are down to 10, they'll just want to keep it at 2-1 till half time, and yeah, I believe we've gone into the 46th, possibly 47th minute. Robbo looking to go long. Rupert in the middle. Here's the half-time whistle, and it is 2-1 to Randwick City over the Glebe Gorillas at half-time here at Perry Park. This video is sponsored by Awake Water, the finest water in New South Wales. You can purchase Awake Water at awakewater.earth, and if you use the code FUTSAL, you'll get a free purchase of a bottle on your first purchase. Won't be back with the second half, unfortunately, but we'll try and update you in the next video.